it's recording now. I'll cut whatever we don't want to. Hi, so this is the first vlog on the Brawncast, or on Brawncast, however you want to call it. Basically, I'll just be taking you through an average week because it'll be on a weekly basis. So today is currently Monday. It's Monday, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I don't know if you guys know this, but in Dubai and in the UAE and other parts of the Middle East, we tend to have weekends on Friday and Saturday, because Friday is a day where people go to prayers and things like this, so that's why we have Friday and Saturday off. So the beginning of our week is actually Sunday, but I'm on leave this week, so that doesn't apply to me anyways. But just for the sake of this vlog, we'll start on a Monday. Updates: I posted the first video on the Brawncast channel today itself. It's just an introduction video. I already recorded a second one last night, but my camera lost battery halfway through, so I didn't get the whole thing, but I might just post it anyway as an outtake. What are we going to be doing right now? Well, it's already 5:50 p.m. because we've been waiting for a delivery from a company called iHerb. I don't know if you guys know it, but they're really good for supplements and things. It's actually where I get my lion's mane, which in itself I think is something worth talking about. If you guys are interested in mycelium and supplements that support memory and like nerves and things like this, like mental facility, right? If you're interested in stuff like that, it's definitely a great place to check out, and they have a wide variety of stuff. Apart from that, like I've been interested in On It products, but it's being in the UAE, it's not the easiest to always get certain products shipped to us, because there are a lot of substances that are banned and they do get checked at customs. So even if it's nothing weird, there is a chance it does not come through. Like when I was initially looking for lion's mane, I went directly to Host Defense, which is the brand or the company that makes it, the one that's run by Paul Stamets, and I contacted them and they said check with your customs first, because we can ship it, but they might not let it through customs. So when I heard about iHerb, and I know that they're regularly sending stuff over, I was like, screw it, I'll give it a chance. I got it. I'm 1 week in on lion's mane. So far, nothing that I know of. I have gotten comments that I seem more alert, but I don't know if that's just because I'm going into overdrive or I'm about to snap or what it is, but I don't feel any different. But we'll give it a month and see. Apart from that, so just video editing, Instagram, all that stuff was going on this morning. It's a lot more work than one would anticipate, because you've got to get a theme and it's going to be the same across all the different platforms. And then you got to hook it up with your email and you got to do all this stuff, and it's like, okay, but you know, I think once in the beginning stages, once you figure out the vibe that you want to, you know, give off, and like the logo and the name and you link everything up, once that's done, then it's basically smooth sailing and it's just uploading. I did encounter an issue with video software or video editing software, because I was looking for free video editing software because I ain't made of money. So I had a few issues with that, and I did download DaVinci Resolve 15 and everyone was raving about that one, but it wasn't working on my computer for some reason. But then it ended up working, so that's good. No further updates apart from that. And I don't have anything to say with like fancy outfits for the gym. I'm basically wearing a second-hand crop top that I got from Lord knows where, actually, because I know I didn't buy this and it's actually too big for me. Sports bra from Splash. I don't know if you guys have Splash where you are, but it's a relatively budget store. And the pants I have are also from Splash. They're pretty nice, you know, that kind of, you know, marble-y look. Definitely my legs are far from marble, you know, cut marble, but we'll go with it. And I've got my co-host here with me, my little sister. She is also in Splash clothing. And yeah, and we're gonna head off to the gym. and have a session. I'm really not in the mood, but gotta do it. I'm going to be doing some progression work today because it's been working out well for me, and then tomorrow is a run, which is my least favorite thing to do, but at least I get to hang out with my friends. And also tomorrow my boyfriend's showing up, so I might videotape the drive there so you can see a bit more of Dubai and the airport and everything. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we just finished at the gym after the progression workout. I don't know if you can really see. It's a bit bright actually. Well, I mean, I'm looking pretty ripped. I don't know myself, but I think it went pretty okay. And now adjusting. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it was a really good workout. We actually went right after people usually go to work or finish work. So I thought it'd be much quieter because they'd probably be on the way there, but it was super busy. So busy, in fact, that I couldn't even take this video downstairs. There were cars waiting for us to leave. Literally the entire time there was just cars standing around in the parking lot. But I guess that's what happens when you have an affordable gym. We've been going to this Gymnation place in Al Quoz. Not sure if you guys know about it, but it's a pretty nice gym. Considering the cost, like it's much cheaper than all the other places I've found in Dubai, and it's clean and it's open 24/7, so that's all good. And on the weekends you can bring your friends for free. I don't know if they're going to start pushing for membership after a few visits, but if they don't, awesome. Then at least, you know, people I know can gym with me on the weekends. But at the moment I do have my little sister going with me, so I do have some company. Generally though, like the workout that I did was shorter sets of a heavier weight, longer sets of a lighter weight interchangeably, and progressively getting more intense, progressively decreasing either way. And it's good. It's definitely, like, you don't feel it as much, you know, you really don't feel it as much when you're working out. You don't feel so exhausted because your rest times are much shorter. So the lactate, I'm guessing, doesn't build up in your muscles. I need to learn a little bit more about it before I start preaching. But shorter rest times, the most number of reps you can in that period of time, and therefore the highest volume of weight. So I did it for 2 days prior to this, and I thought it yielded really good results, which I could actually see. Because prior to that, I was kind of just doing a lot of, I had a static program. And because I was so busy, I never got around to redesigning a program. So I'm probably going to redesign the program with this worked into it. And then I'm hoping to get some pretty great results, because my results were starting to taper off. Like, they weren't getting really going anywhere. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll track it, and I'll see how this kind of working out works for me. And yeah, that's about it. Gonna head off and get some supplies for tomorrow, for when my boyfriend arrives, and then head home and get this camera to focus a bit better. I think it's because it's on my dashboard, so it's vibrating. And yeah, so if you want to see, we are in a industrial part of Dubai, and there's my sister, and we're gonna get going now. Hey, so quick update. It is Tuesday today, and we are just going to, okay, that's not a good angle. We are just gonna head off to the airport to pick up my boyfriend. Running late as usual. Gotta get some gas and everything. Gonna try and shoot a time lapse so you can see a bit more of normal Dubai as opposed to all the skyscrapers and stuff. And that's about it. Yeah, looking pretty alright. I think my sister looks pretty cute, a bit like a little goblin. Yeah, I got to get ready. Only wearing earrings because my ear piercings, or the hole, is busy closing up because I'm too lazy to wear them. My sister should put them in too before they close up. Managed to have enough time to do everything this morning. Forgot to bring a protein bar for my boyfriend because he didn't sleep much and he's probably going to be grumpy. And that's it really. So I'll see you guys after I have picked him up already.
You can do jump cuts as well.
Yeah.
Put animations into it.
Or just jump cuts.
Like a blooper reel.
Senna, it's really weird recording like this.
This looks good. This actually does look good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks okay that I have this shit here?
Can't see it.
Okay.
Welcome to the Brawncast.
No, it's not that. This is like an addition to the previous thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm stopping this.
Okay, so we just got back from the airport. It wasn't a fun drive. It's fucking sucked. Okay, so we just got back from the airport. It wasn't the longest drive. It wasn't the worst. It's hot today. It's not as cool as it's been. Unfortunately, I don't think I got much of a time lapse for you guys, but I'll put some stuff in there instead, and you'll see what that is, and you might enjoy it, you might not, but it'll kill a bit of time. I'll put some music to it or something. We're just gonna chill out now, and then we're gonna probably hit the gym and do some progression work, me and my boyfriend. My sister might come, but she is a bit sore from the gym yesterday. She's been going hard. How much did you do on the leg press yesterday?
135 pounds.
She did 135 pounds, and she weighs about 65 kgs, and she's maybe a few inches taller than me, so I'm pretty proud of her for doing that. That's what, how many kgs was that? 59 kgs. That's almost her body weight, which is really, really good. I don't know what it is about her. She's just got these genes that are relentless. And she's slim, which is unfair, because I'm short and stocky, and she's slim and petite and beautiful. And yeah, so that's about it, and we'll head upstairs now and catch up with you later. Okay, so quick update. We were gonna go to the gym, but that didn't end up happening because my co-host in the back and my boyfriend decided to fall asleep for 2 hours.
I was waving, so you just cut
Too
me
late,
off.
too late. You don't get that because you didn't go to the gym.
I slept.
So they fell asleep, and then I felt kind of bad. I didn't want to just go to the gym on my own. And then I got caught up with some personal stuff. So there's not going to be any gym today because I haven't seen the boyfriend in 17 days, which to him, it seems like a month, but it has been only 17 days. So anyways, I won't go in the middle of the night then. And also I was listening to some horror stories about gyms on YouTube, which kind of freaked me out a little bit, so not gonna go late at night. So we are just gonna go to a restaurant called Al Mullah. It's been open for ages, I think at least 30 years. And they have some of the best manakish in town, manaish, however you want to say it. So we're gonna head, it is bread with cheese on it, or bread with minced meat on it, or bread with za'atar on it.
Okay.
It's really, really good. My friend from who used to stay here actually took me there, and he preferred Moulin d'Or, which was a different restaurant that closed down, but I preferred this one because the bread was much thicker. So it's not going to be a cheat meal exactly, because I'm probably just going to eat meat and hummus, but these guys can have whatever they want.
It's like a time lapse of the food.
Yeah, we might take some pictures of the food and post it in here as well, and then we are going to head home and just chill. And that's probably going to be it for today, apart from reviews on the food, maybe.
Reviews of the food.
Okay. So that's it.
Thank you.
Alright, so we just finished
So much food.
dinner at Al Mullah. We had 2 platters of shawarma meat, hummus, tahini, garlic sauce, vegetables, manaish with meat and cheese,
Thank you.
avocado juice, all that fun stuff. Posted that on the Instagram as well. It was a lot of food.
I'm the gram.
It was good, but I'm gonna have to work twice as hard at the gym tomorrow, so probably gonna hit it in the morning and then go for a run at night since I didn't get to today.
Or we can eat just as much tomorrow morning and work 4 times as hard.
No, thank you. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Nothing else is gonna happen. Nothing that I know of, just gonna chill out now.
Video editing.
And we will update you tomorrow. So it is Wednesday today, right? It's Wednesday today. We're going to be heading to the gym to make out for the workout that we missed last... Huh?
You should make out for.
So we're going to make up for the workout that we missed yesterday and go super hard and then go for a run later on tonight. My boyfriend's not a member of the gym that we're in at the moment, so we're just gonna get him a day pass, see how that goes. Gonna do a nice long, I guess like a weight circuit training kind of thing, where we just go across all the machines just to get as much in as possible. Primarily focusing on progression, yes, but for biceps, and I did back, so I don't want to do too much back, but we can do some back for you if you want to. And that's the only update for now. There's my sister in the back. What are you going to be doing at the gym, Sana? Legs. All she does is legs. So the idea is that I'm going to be really big on top and she's going to be really big on the bottom. That's basically the idea.
Together you make one whole person.
Yeah, together we make one bodybuilder. That's the concept. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So we just finished our workout at Gym Nation. My boyfriend used a day pass to get in. It was pretty good. It wasn't super full because we went during the day and we did a full body workout. So we got to use a lot of the machines that were there, like the preacher's bench, the tricep extension, the leg extension. Bless you. Lat pull down. All sorts of stuff. Hammer curls. We did about 9 different exercises. It was mostly a full body workout just to see what we were capable of doing as our maxes, which was pretty good. I think we got to see some things we didn't expect, maybe, with how much you thought you could do.
Yeah, but the machines are easier.
Yeah, the machines do have...
Just cheat.
They have a... What is it? Because of the pivot, because of the pulley system,
pulleys, yeah.
it does... It's not as honest. Like we said in the gym earlier today, that free weights make you humble. Like, you realize how much you can actually do.
Your tagline. Free weights make you humble.
Yeah. And my personal preference is free weights. He likes elastics.
Elastics and machines.
Elastics and machines.
Make me feel better.
Okay. But then it's gymming for ego, not for strength, if it just makes you feel better.
No, when I leave the machine, I know the machine lies to me.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm still humble. It's like to be lied to every now and again.
And Sana, what did you do?
Mostly leg press.
Mostly leg
Free
press.
weights.
And free weights. Which free weights?
Kgs and 60.
No, but what did you do?
I don't.
Did you squat?
No.
Did you bicep curl?
Yeah.
Did you hammer curl?
No.
So what else did you do?
I think you move it above your head.
Military press?
Yeah.
Nice, that's pretty cool. Good. Gonna get them nice shoulders. We're gonna head off to the mall now and get something to eat.
Food.
See ya.
Food.
So we just finished at the mall and I wasn't planning on eating a lot, but we ate a lot again. We got some food from Woodchuck Chicken. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Woodchuck Chicken. Apparently an amazing burger, which was the
Double Angus.
Double Angus burger, and I had the grilled chicken breast, and Sana had the spicy teriyaki don from Umami, which is pretty good too.
Woodchuck is definitely worth it. Huh?
Yeah, Woodchuck is definitely worth it. And I'm full now, super duper full, and I was hoping that I could get myself out of going for a run today with my buddies, but they messaged and they're down. So I'm gonna try and rush home so I can at least chill for about half an hour before picking them up to go and...
The white edition of Red Bull's not worth it.
Okay, to go for a run and do the best I can.
Tell the viewers.
So apparently the white edition of Red Bull is not worth it. Can I try?
Coconut and berry.
It's the coconut and berry flavor. Very stylish.
A nice looking can.
I got punched in the face when I was young.
The yellow one is nice.
It's alright. I mean, it doesn't taste like coconut. It's just like berry.
Yeah, it's just berry. It's like an axi one. Okay.
And Sana got punched in the face earlier today. I don't know by who. It was just a wild arm that came out of nowhere. So it wasn't me.
Alternate dimension arm. Popped in, smacked Sana and carried on.
Yeah. Anyway, so now we're gonna
karma dimension.
head off and get some gas, and then probably go for a run, which should be super exhausting.
Yeah.
See ya. Okay, outfit change number 2. Someone keeps locking the doors to my car for some reason. So gonna head off for a run right now. Just tried my boyfriend's pre-train because I was exhausted. It's Muscle Farm Wreckage, right? And it's super nice. It's not like a jittery kind of
caffeine jolt.
caffeine jolt, as you said. It's pretty chill, and it doesn't taste half bad. And like, I suggested trying it with like carbonated water. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, it's Muscle Farm.
No, but like having it with sparkling water. Yeah.
Sparkling water,
And that would
water.
probably taste really good. Maybe like some of those sparkling lemonades you get and stuff. So it's
Not
really
sparkling
tasty,
lemonades.
actually. I really like it.
Isn't it club soda?
No, well, club soda is not sparkling lemonade.
Sparkling water.
I said sparkling water,
Yeah,
and then it
you
would
said
taste.
sparkling lemonade.
But the ones which they have the Perrier in a can, which is the lemonade flavor, and then they have the red orange flavor as well. Anyway, so it would taste like that. Tastes really good. Yeah, I really like it. I'm probably really wired right now, but that's good because I'm gonna have to go run for an hour or something. So let's see how that goes. Just got back from the run. It is currently 10:20 p.m. I have absolutely no appetite, but I think my sister and my boyfriend are starving at this point, so good thing there's food at home. Review on the pre-train on the Muscle Farm wreckage. Really, really good. I didn't think I'd be able to do the run, but I did it pretty good, or like with relatively low difficulty, so it was good. Had you with relatively little effort, yeah. And yeah, that's about it. Gonna take some lion's mane before bed. And there's about 30 cats that live in that park, and my boyfriend played with about 10 of them and fed them 2 bags of treats. So we'll see how those cats are doing a little bit later on. Updates on that when I find out. Yeah, that's about it. So it's been a good day, and we're gonna call it a night for now, and I will upload a video today itself.
We'll post pictures of the cats.
And it's Thursday morning today.
Like an anime.
It's Thursday morning today, and we're just trying to figure out what my intro should be to these videos, because I think okay so
And
is a little bit
yeah.
anticlimactic, and like, what does Shane do?
Hey guys.
Yeah, and hey guys is like Shane's thing, so I don't know what my thing is gonna be.
Shane Dawson.
Yeah. So we're gonna head over to the hotel, probably take a video of the hotel room and everything, where we're gonna be staying for 2 days. I'm gonna try the time-lapse thing again, see if that works. And then after we get to the hotel and check in, take a shower and all this stuff, hit up the gym, feed my sister something because she's been sleeping all day. We already had breakfast, me and my boyfriend. We had protein bread with peanut butter and bananas,
Toasted.
which was really nice.
Yeah, it was
Toasted.
really
Yeah. So yeah, and if my sister gets hungry in the meantime, I'll just feed her some protein bars. And that's about it for now. We'll update you once we get to the hotel. Alright, so we just arrived at the hotel room. Pretty cute. You can tell this is a smoker's floor because the entire place smells like people have been smoking. You got these cute little coffee mugs, and there's me, hello. And then we've got a closet, pretty standard closet, yeah, with the safe and everything. And then if you look outside, we are in Knowledge Village, so it's pretty cute, pretty secluded. I actually went to a different location before this because I thought it was that one, but it's this one, hidden away in a little crevice. It's the Premier Inn, I think. There's the bed, and then we're getting another sofa bed put over here for my sister to use. Yeah, that's the plan. A little bit of artwork, cute little lamp. Here's the door. At least there's a little bit of space here, which is definitely nice. And now I'll show you the bathroom, and I think people are hiding in the bathroom. Can I see the bathroom, please? So it's got this cool, sexy mood lighting. I don't know why it's got these neons in here, but there you go. You got this, you got this, you got me, and then you got something gross in the bathtub. And yeah, that's the entire room. So we are gonna go and do some shopping now and get some lunch. Alright, so we got to the mall. First thing we're gonna do is eat some food. I got some sushi. It's salmon, mango, avocado, and orange tobiko. Looks pretty good with some soy sauce. The boyfriend got a beefinator, no cheese, with some french fries. And he's dying right now because he wants to eat. And then my sister got the new Tavern, what is it? Tavern Philly cheesesteak, which has pickles in it, which is awesome because we love pickles, and some cheesy fries. So they get to have a good time, and I get to eat this. Yeah. Alright, so we're at the mall. We came outside to get something from the car, and we found this little passageway. I think it's for trolleys, like to take trolleys down from the upstairs parking lot, which is where we're parked. And a little bit of nature here. And there's like stuff down there. So we're thinking of going dumpster diving. Right, Sana? Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, bugs.
That's actually where she's planning on dumping my body when she's done with it.
Yeah. So you can see over here, we're at Ibn Battuta Mall. That's the ramp we took up to the parking. Exciting stuff. There's some bricks.
We should make it.
My allergies. So let's see what's down here. Garbage. And what else? Nothing. But there's like some tables and stuff. And I was thinking, if we took it and refurbished it, would anyone miss it? Would anyone mind? Because this just looks like dumped stuff. We got tables over here. We got cupboards, maybe from their offices or something, and chairs from maybe an event hall, and then wooden stuff, good wood, you know. And yes, that's about it. That's about all we have down here. So, gonna walk into the mall now. And to be honest, having the boyfriend around and actually having to have 3 meals a day is stressing me the hell out, and it's way more food than I'm used to. But, you know, I'm trying to get used to it. I'm gymming a bit harder. Because usually I'll have like 2 meals a day, and then I'll have a protein bar at work, and I'll have some snacks. But 3 full meals a day freaks me out. And he gets hungry kind of like a normal person, and I can't be like, oh, you can't eat, you know? So, and then these guys got all these snacks. They got Choco Dates, he got Cheetos, and other stuff, and I just have rice cakes. So that's a lot of fun. But, and my sister made me a drawing, but, you know, she's just trying to be an edgelord. Anyways, I'll update you after or while we gym, and then what we do for dinner. See ya. So we just finished a session at the gym. I tried to do mostly triceps, but it was very limited. And my boyfriend basically went ahead and did full body.
No, I didn't. That's
He
a
did.
lie.
He did. He essentially did full body, and he doesn't want to admit it. I really don't think like it was a good enough session for me, but I think he got a really good session, and I think he's figuring out like how to work with progressions and, you know, intervals and things like this. And my sister just chilled in the room and wrote a note, a cute note that she's gonna leave someone, so that's pretty cute. And now these guys want to have Chinese, so we're gonna go and have Chinese. Yeah, that's about it. And tomorrow I think we're gonna be going back to the main gym, because this was just the hotel gym, and we're gonna be doing some chest presses with Billy. Yay!
No one knows who Billy
No one
is.
knows who Billy is, but it's okay. Sana's wearing a new top that we got today. Super cute. Super cute. Peace. Good morning. So we just had breakfast at the hotel. It was alright. It wasn't amazing, but it was alright. It was edible. To be honest, I don't think any of us like eating that early or that quickly after waking up. I like to take about 3 hours before I eat anything. Lots of YouTube and caffeine first. But anyways, we shoved that in our stomachs because it saves money. And we're gonna go gym hard today, so fuck it. Oh, shit!
That didn't help. You just hit 3.
I'll cut it out.
That's fine.
So anyways, yeah, breakfast was alright. We're just chilling outside now. Might stroll around for a bit. Get 10 minutes of a walk in if everyone else is down for it. I'm not sure. And huh?
Like we have a choice.
Yeah, but it's good for you. It's good for
How
your
long did she
digestion. 10 minutes,
Oh,
just
that's
around the
fine.
block. I feel fat. Look at it. Fat. Right, Sana? Yeah. And I'll give you a view of the hotel. So that's where we're staying, the Holiday Inn Express. This is Knowledge Village. So there's all the universities, and there's this cute little place where people come and hang out, I guess. Pretty nice part of Dubai, this one, because it's pretty chill. And the weather's really nice right now, so yeah. That's about it. Alright, it's Friday and we are currently heading to the gym. My sister has bailed on me, so I'm going to be dropping her home because my dad just got back into town, so she's going to go spend some time with him. I'll see him tomorrow. A friend of mine was supposed to come too, but he sounded really tired, so I'll probably see him tomorrow. So it's just gonna be me and my boyfriend going to the gym. And what are we gonna be working out? We're gonna be doing some chest and some biceps, and I want to work a little bit on abs as well because it's been a few days. Yeah, that's about it. As far as the hotel goes, it's really nice and everything, but they could definitely improve the ventilation.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling it, man. Like, I've been sneezing since I woke up this morning and stuffy all day. And it's like, okay, like it's a smoking floor or whatever, but I just went back into the room right now from the basement to get something I left in the room, and it's stuffy. Like, it's actually so stuffy. And, yeah.
No windows that open.
No windows that open, no nothing.
No extractor fan.
No extractor fan, so I left the AC on high while we're gone just to try and get some circulation in that room. And yeah, we had breakfast at the hotel as well. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't the hugest selection, and like you said, the sausages were a bit tough, but like, it's free. It's free food, so we're gonna eat it. And yeah, we took some pre-train, we're ready to go. I'm not really in the mood.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
We gotta do it though. And like, I'm feeling pretty thick today, and it's not like I'm feeling like loose and flabby. I'm just feeling thick. Like, I felt my legs, and my legs aren't like soft or anything, but it's just like I feel so thick today. It's not a nice feeling, and my pants are falling off, but it doesn't help. Still feel like crap. So we'll see.
Maybe water retention.
I don't know if it's water retention or what it is, and I think we just need some fresh air, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
do us a world of good.
yeah, so let's see. after the gym how we're feeling, and I'll check in with Sana tomorrow, I guess. See ya. We just finished the gym. It was about a 2-hour session, I think.
Yeah.
About 2 hours, maybe 1.5, 2 hours of lots of lifting, lots of chest. We did shoulders, we did a bit of bicep, and we just did some other stuff for fun, like military press, but that's shoulders. The row we did, which was lots of fun. I really enjoyed that one. I think it was really good. I think it's working out really well for my boyfriend, because he's figuring out his max, his like 1 rep max and stuff. I think he can do a lot more than he thinks he can. But he's pretty strong.
Thank you.
Pretty strong.
I like my new shoes too.
Yeah, and he got some really nice shoes, but you won't be able to see them because it's dark in the basement right now.
Nice cheap shoes.
Yeah, nice and cheap, because apparently stuff is a lot cheaper in Dubai than it is in Oman.
Some stuff, yeah.
Some stuff.
For sure.
So now we are just chilling and trying to figure out what we want to do, and then probably get some food, because we haven't had anything to eat since breakfast. Apart from you had chocolate.
So much chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah, the weather's pretty nice these days in Dubai, so maybe we can go out somewhere, maybe vlog a bit of that, something, you know, maybe. And
Sounds like your camera.
oh yeah, so this has been the first week that I've been using this camera. It's the Canon G7X, which is apparently the one all the vloggers use, and surprisingly it is awesome. It's like so easy to use, so user friendly, and its low light settings are actually really good. I've been really impressed with that. Yeah, and portrait mode's really good, no issues. It's a really simple camera to use for really good quality results, and the microphone is actually pretty decent if you're not in the wind. And it has the flippy screen, so you can actually see what's going on in your video. But I know a lot of people on YouTube don't like it when you stare at the screen as opposed to the lens, so I'm trying my best not to do that. Apart from that, no other updates. Yeah, I think that's about it for the gym.
That's about it for the gym.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have many tidbits of wisdom today, but yeah, definitely it is intimidating at the gym when you are like in the mixed section, because I usually work out in the women's section because it's super quiet, so it is really intimidating doing the lower weights.
Yeah.
And I get the whole thing that, yeah, my body weight is lower than it, let's say, other people, and therefore that will, the ratio is different. So my exertion, my max exertion, is obviously different than someone else, even if they're not super built or anything. But it does feel like I get surpassed quite easily by a lot of people, so it is difficult to keep a calm head when you can't lift the weights you want to, because you want to be on the same playing field as everyone else. But you know, it's something you got to deal with, something you have to accept, because again, it all does come down to your RPE, which is the perceived exertion. And I think I did all right, but I think
you did very good.
I think I could definitely do better, because I think what stops me from lifting heavier is the fear of failure and having to change the weights. I mean, it is a bit like a walk of shame when you lift something and then you have to go put it back because you can't do 1 rep. But, you know, it's something you gotta deal with. Anyways.
I did that today when I tried to do 35 days with the military press. And yeah, it is a bit of a walk of shame, but I don't mind it so much. Like everyone at the gym, especially this gym, no one really cares. Like
Yeah.
that one random customer, he was just clearing up the floor, putting back other people's weights, and I thought that was sweet. So I don't think these people would judge.
Yeah, they're pretty nice people at the gym. I know it's not necessarily everyone else. It is
Us.
It's us, you know. It's the internal monologue and everything that, and
The inner critic.
yeah, that's what it is. But you know, whatever. Nonetheless, it's something to work on, and I think it's something a lot of people need to work on, because that's exactly why people don't do proper reps, and that's why they don't develop proper form. And it is really easy to fall into that mindset, because you might be doing perfect form, and then something sets you off, and you think, you know what, I want to be doing as much as that guy or as much as that chick or this and this, and then you just start lifting way heavier than you should be and you can't complete it, but you feel good because you did like 5 reps as opposed to 10 perfect ones or 5 perfect reps, and it just becomes a numbers game. But I guess when you start breaking it down to a numbers game as opposed to form and doing it correctly and this, then you get compensations, and then you never develop the way you should. So
create your own little personal sphere around you and just live in that sphere.
yeah, and that's why you never reach the goals that you want to reach in the time frame that you want to reach them in. Because the main thing that gets affected is not only your form but your time frame, because you're like, okay, I need to go up by 5 kgs this week, I need to go up by another 5 kgs, but you're not really at the point where you should be in order to go up, and you go up anyways, and then you just keep following that narrative. And yeah, of course you can do it, we can do a lot more than we expect, but that doesn't mean you're doing it well. And then whereas doing lighter weights for maybe 3 weeks and then getting the perfect form when you finally do increase may yield much better results, not just when it comes to strength, but aesthetically, endurance wise, in everything. But you're just pushing it to the max the whole time, and that doesn't exactly work either.
Yeah.
You know? Anyways, so signing out for now. Update you when we do something else fun.
We get food.
Yeah.
Food is fun.
See ya. Hi everyone, so it is Saturday, which is gonna be the last day of the vlog. Tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'll do the editing and then try and upload it by Monday. That's gonna be the typical schedule. So I didn't vlog much today because it's been a busy day. So me and the boyfriend woke up at around 6 a.m. to get ready to check out because he had to catch his flight back to Oman since both of us are going to work tomorrow. Final thoughts on the hotel. Actually, I'll get to that. So basically we picked up my sister, dropped him to the airport, and then came back home, had some breakfast, which was protein, bread, peanut butter, and banana. And I don't know if you've noticed by now, but I like to have pretty standard things. Like, I have a pretty standard menu for my days. And then we chilled for a little bit, caught up with my dad because it was my first time seeing him since he got back into town. And then got dressed and went to do some errands to the mall, to do some shopping and some groceries and stuff. So just like an overview of the week, it's been a pretty busy week. I was off this week from work, uploaded the first video, started this, had some other stuff going on as well. Boyfriend came, hotel, blah blah blah. I don't feel like I stuck to my workouts as much as I'd like to this week. It's been pretty exhausting, which is why I'm taking today off. I was gonna go to the gym with a friend of mine, but I'm too tired because I didn't sleep much last night. I'll probably get back on track and have a more regular workout pattern like I normally do from tomorrow. I do want to take more videos in the gym, but because this is Dubai and it's not too cool to take videos or pictures of people without their consent, I don't really want to risk it in the gym, especially when it's really busy and I go to the women's only section, especially not there. You know, because it is women's only, so when you do have people who are typically covered up, they like to relax there, so I don't think it's really fair, and it's a breach of privacy for me to take videos and photos and stuff. But we'll find a way to work around it. As far as the hotel goes, it was alright. I mean, they did ask me a whole bunch of times how my stay was going, but it wasn't really how is your stay going in the sense that how can we improve it. It was just like we need reviews. So I got a call in the middle of the night at the hotel yesterday, which was very odd. Just asking what my impression was, and at that point it's kind of like, it's the middle of the night, guys, I want to get you off the phone. I'm just gonna say the easiest thing. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's good, yeah, it's great. But the breakfast was pretty, what do you think, Sana?
It was alright.
It was alright, yeah. The pancakes were okay, but I couldn't have too many of those. The sausages were too tough, the eggs were dry, so not super impressive, but I mean, it's free, so we didn't have to pay extra for that, so I'm not going to complain too much.
The juice was fine.
The juice was fine. Because the thing is, I find when you stay at a hotel and stuff, like, usually when you don't stay, like if you stay at a hotel apartment, it's okay because you've got a kitchen, so you can cook your own food. But if you're just staying at a hotel, if you don't prep some meals beforehand, it's like, you don't realize how much of a hassle it is to actually go and get meals. Like, you can't do all your shopping at once because the fridge is tiny and barely fits a few drinks in there. You don't have a microwave. I guess you could ask them to use a microwave, but it really hits home that it's a very transient place to be. Like, you want something, go out and get it, not stockpile and get ready. And these guys, my boyfriend and my sister, they did stockpile snacks like chips and things, but I don't really eat that kind of stuff. So yeah. Otherwise, it was okay. We were on the smoking floor, but it was almost impossible to breathe. Like, you didn't realize it when you were in there for a while, but as soon as you got outside and there was some fresh air, it was like, I did not realize how stuffy this place was. And on top of that, you can't open the window. So, but oh well. Otherwise, it was alright. What did you think of the sofa bed?
It was fine. Not the most comfortable, but
Was the other one, the hotel apartment where you just slept on the huge sofa, better?
this was better.
This was better than that.
Yeah.
Why was that one not so good?
Because I don't think you're meant to sleep on that sofa. It was extremely hard to sleep on.
Okay. Was it like actually physically hard? Or it was just hard for you to sleep on it?
It was hard for me to sleep on it.
Okay. Okay, fair play. At least
I
she
could
got...
just sleep on the floor at some point.
Well, at least she got an actual bed this time. She's more than welcome to share the room with us, but, you know, that might be a bit weird, huh? I mean, you did share the room. It was one room this time. Anyways, so that was the hotel. I already touched on the workout stuff, but workout-wise, it was like, it was possible. Like, I'll accept it. I don't think I gave my absolute best, because I was running on a bit of a tight schedule. But I don't think it was as structured as I like it, but you know, because we did do one day at the hotel gym, and that was very limited stuff, just to save some time instead of driving all the way to the gym and stuff. So I didn't really get to hit my triceps really hard this week, or my abs. Those were the two things that I think I missed out on. So I'll work on those as soon as I can. How are you finding the gym these days?
It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to improve at the gym? Is there anything you wish they had or wish they didn't do, or anything you like?
It's pretty alright. I just need to work on my arms.
Shoulders or biceps or what?
Everything.
Everything? Okay, I mean, like I said, if someone isn't really doing it on a regular basis, they'll see the most gains within the first few weeks. So we can do it if you stick to arms, because I've been saying this for a while now. Are you gonna do it?
I'll add some things.
Okay. Yeah, so that's just some general stuff. And then any other thoughts of the week? Well, as I've explained, my boyfriend lives in the next town over. It's only like a 45-minute, maybe hour-long flight, but it's still like going to the airport. The process is still the same. You still have to show up on time, which is a few hours earlier. Then it takes time for immigrations, and it's not necessarily only your flight that lands, but
it's in a different country.
Yes, yeah, okay. Technically, he does live in a different country, but it's only an hour flight. And it's like a 5-hour drive or something. But it's still a lot of time that you need to spend in the airport, and I know it's exhausting because mostly I was doing it in the beginning. Especially because there is space at his house for me to stay, whereas it's a bit tight at mine. So he doesn't come often. And whenever he does come, people don't tend to be as free, so I can't really introduce him to too many of my friends. So it has been difficult. Like, we have been dating for about 1.5 years now, and things are going well between the two of us, but the situation doesn't make it easy. If there is any advice I'd give to someone in a long-distance relationship, it's just make sure that you communicate, because it's so easy for things to get lost in translation, essentially, especially because there's no body language, there's no tone, there's no nothing if you're doing it mostly over text, and then occasionally over the phone or over Discord or Skype or whatever you're using. We don't use Skype out here, so we're using Discord. But that, again, it's like you need to put everything on hold and Discord with this person. You're not exactly walking around, because I don't have a huge data plan either. Neither does he. So it has definitely been tough. My advice would be keep communicating, but also establish boundaries, because there's such a thing as not enough communication, and there's also such a thing as too much communication. It shouldn't feel like you guys are basically being each other's counselors, because most of the time what people are going to share is the negative stuff. They're going to be like, oh man, this guy cut me off on the road, or this happened at work, or this was rough, or this, I'm pissed off about this. But you're not really going to share stuff like, hey, this person was really nice to me at the gym, or hey, this cool thing happened, or I don't know, anything nice, or hey, I watched this. Like, maybe you will communicate about stuff like, hey, there's this new video game that I'm really enjoying, I want to tell you about it. But it's like, when every single day there's good things and there's bad things. There's things which irritate you and which elate you. And I find it's easier to talk about, or one talks about the things that irritate them much sooner than they do about the things that make them happy. Because I think the things which irritate you, they kind of simmer, they kind of hang around a little bit, unfortunately. So when someone does ask you, that can tend to be your go-to. I try my best not to do that. It does happen. And when all you're doing is bouncing negativity back and forth, the relationship becomes negative. And that's not necessarily the two partners. It's just that has been the narrative that's been going on in between the two of you, and therefore it starts to spill out into the relationship, such as, oh, I was pissed off because this happened in my day. And he replies, I was pissed off because this happened. And then it's very easy for someone, if that's all that's going back and forth, this pissed me off, this pissed me off, for someone to be like, oh, for one of the partners in the relationship to say something like, hey, you're not actually paying attention to me. You don't actually seem to care. And it's not that people don't care. It's just, again, it's very difficult to get invested with that kind of distance and with that lack of time together. So the time you do get together, whether it is over WhatsApp or Discord or Skype or on the phone or in person, is like, it's so much concentrated emotion, and that can swing one way or the other. And it's a very common thing that happens, and it's a very, very difficult thing to navigate, especially because we're older now. Like, I'm 26, he's 29. So we're not talking about two 16-year-olds who like to text a lot and send a lot of pictures and do those kinds of things. It's like there's so much else that's going on at the same time. You know, both of us want to follow our dreams and our passions. He wants to be a writer, and I want to go into the fitness industry. And, you know, where in the world is it going to be the best place for that career to take off? How much time is that going to require from both of us? How much investment is that going to require? So, for example, for me, I'm perfectly happy doing my things totally solo, because that's the kind of person I am. For him, he really likes my feedback in his writing. But because I'm okay with doing my thing solo, I assume that he's okay with doing his thing solo. And because he wants that companionship in his passion, he assumes that I want it in mine. So whereas for him it might seem like I'm not putting enough effort in, for me it seems almost like I'm being steered in a certain direction which isn't authentically my own. So there is a lot of rough water in long distance relationships, especially when you get older, because people do move and people do change career paths, and people are, you know, they're not just staying at home, they're invested in their friends, and there's all this, and you know, they're trying to define themselves. Because it's like, you know, as a teenager, whatever, everyone's like, oh yeah, teenagers have the craziest style, or teenagers do the craziest things. Yeah, but they're kids, you know, so you can give them a free pass on some things. They're still trying to figure out who they are. But as you get older and you start to define your character a lot more, as soon as you feel like someone is infringing or controlling or changing your character against your better judgment or against your will, it becomes very, very offensive very quickly. And that doesn't necessarily mean that your partner is trying to do that. They're trying to find a way to work with you. But it is a two-way street. You know, it's much more complicated to be in a relationship when you're older. Like before this, I was in a relationship for 8 years. And I was 16 when it started, and how old was I when it ended? Like 24? No, 23? I was like 23 or something. I'm 26 now. And it was like, it was that puppy love kind of thing, and we'd been together for so long that you kind of just start to turn into each other. And I do think that tends to happen when you're with someone from a very young age, because you are developing based on this other constant factor in your life. But when you move away from that, then it's like, wow, so this is who I am, and this is what I want in life, and this is where I want to go. And now this person is telling me what I should be doing, and this and this and this. And what, okay, if they're actually telling you, you know, maybe take a step back and think about that decision. But sometimes they're not telling you, they're just trying to help, or they just don't know how to communicate with you. So my advice would be, communicate as honestly as possible, and define what your communication method is, or your communication style. So for example, for me, if I don't, because I don't tend to give a lot of compliments, let's say, to him, because I'm dating you, it's kind of obvious that I care about you and that I feel certain ways about you. So it's like, I don't feel I need to build you up. I'm already your partner, and I'm committed, so it should be enough. That's my logic. I don't expect to hear compliments. He's the opposite. He likes to give me compliments, and he likes to receive compliments. But the compliments don't actually mean anything to me. They don't mean that much. Like, they don't hold the same weight that they do for him. So he's giving me a lot of compliments, not actually making me feel better. I'm not giving him any compliments in that sense, so it's not making him feel better. But clearly we're both trying, because my silence is a way of saying, I have faith in you, and you know, I believe in you and I love you and all this stuff. And his vocal approach is the same. That doesn't mean we're not doing it or we don't feel that way for each other. It's just our styles of communication are so different, and that's something I think which is a very large hump to get over in long distance relationships. But you know, it's going well. We probably won't see each other for a little bit now, as it goes. We only see each other maybe. Okay, so the last recording stopped. Where was I? I'll cut this short now. We only see each other maybe once every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, every month and a half, something like that. And we've been managing. It has been a year and a half. So no plans, no travel plans, no nothing. Yeah, that's about my entire update for the week. No other real thoughts, nothing else to share. So I hope you enjoyed my first vlog, and I hope it was worth watching and it was worth your time. And I'll continue to do this regardless. So if you feel like coming back and checking in on the channel again, I'd absolutely appreciate that. And thank you very much for your time. See ya!